back at it. Yes, hallelujah. Mm-hmm.
So this is part 2. We were just talking about how Johnny was saying that there's going to be a judgment when Yahushua returns, who is the light of the world.
Ooh.
And so what is light compared to the other elements? The other basic elements recognized in all other philosophies or religions or whatever is that you have light, wind, water, and earth. Mm-hmm. And out of those 4 elements, only one of those exists through consuming. It can't exist on its own. And that is light, that is fire. It has to consume something. And so basically the stories repeatedly point to, if you don't align with that love or that consuming light or fire, you're going to be consumed because you're not one with it. So you have to align with it. And so the principle of light or fire is that it only exists by spreading itself. Right? It has to do that. And so that's the idea of love. Love can only exist, just like light, through something else. That's why God had to create the universe, is because he, being love, had to love something else, and so he needs something to consume. So he's the consuming fire. So we need to align with the light so you don't get consumed. You need to understand that that's the framework of reality. In the beginning, God said, let there be light. There was light. That's the first thing.
Bing!
So
and so another thing that when we realize the love of Yah is to consume the darkness, and that's when we apply Messiah's words, so that we transform and we're consuming things that are in us that aren't aligning with the word. And there's darkness in all of us because we're born with fleshly thoughts and fleshly things, and so this born again experience, I mean, it has count the cost, and the cost is that you got to basically burn the old house and create an habitation for his word, his spirit, that it deals with behavior changes. If we don't change our behavior when we receive him and say that we love him, we're a liar, right? Because usually before having this beautiful experience, our behavior was aligned with lusts of the flesh, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying what I think.
I agree.
So now we're participants in this restoration of his life in all of us, and it's us, bringing his kingdom by changing certain things from our lives so he could shine even more, and it's so easy to say it. Now we got to do it, right? And that's where our walk is being led, in my opinion, by him. When he says, my sheep hear my voice and follow me, this following him deals with that. It deals with this transformation of behavior and even intentions, and even the intention of our hearts. That's what I think Yah looks even more, so when we start applying his Messiah's words that guide us and start transforming, we become this vessel of value.
Yes.
Exactly. Go ahead, say something.
The only true value in this world is getting back to the light, is Yah, the creator. So the only way you're going to have value is if you align your values and principles and morals with that which we see in the 10 Commandments, which ultimately are love. Everything that you see that comes from Yah is basically a manifestation of love in word form. Basically, is the commandments. So you just got to align with that. There's the light. It's like it's meant to be shown, as the example Messiah used. A lamp, its whole purpose is for revelation, to see. And so if we are going to align with the light, our whole essence is to put ourselves out into the nation, like Johnny says, into the darkness, so that we can be seen. Because if we're going to align with the light, we have to become what the light is useful for.
That's so cool. And so today I was thinking that, the menorah reminded me of a Vav and a Sheen, right? Like the Sheen 3 and a Vav. I don't know, it's like 6, I guess. And a Lamed. I would just put that in the middle, right? I mean, just all these things. And it's connecting us to his covenant, and the Sheen is burning away the nonsense, and that's the fire that it's in our lives. When we sacrifice our animal nature, I want to do something that is not in line with Yah, so I'm not going to do it, and I'm going to instead not just not do that and that's it. I'm going to replace those areas with doing something for his kingdom, like helping my brothers move or something. I don't know, whatever it is, something that is productive, showing Yah's character. What do you think about that?
I think it's great.
Well,
Everything.
And I got another one. All right. God bless you.